What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a very special part 1 of 2 Christmas episode of the Thought Arcade. And a very special announcement right off the bat, though.
Ooh.
We're approaching our 1-year anniversary.
Jeez, 365 days of the year, man.
Snaps all around.
It wasn't even on a leap year, so... Wait, was this year leap year?
Oh, I just don't ask.
No.
Great question.
Wait, yeah, it was. Yeah, 2020 is divided by 4. Yeah. Wait.
But and that's
It,
like
it was a leap
longest,
year. It was in fact a leap year.
There we
the
go.
longest year ever in history too. So we're pretty much been doing this for like 4 years now.
Right?
Yeah. We can only celebrate our birthday every leap year now. So
Yeah, exactly. That sucks actually.
if we had started this on February 29th, does that mean that it wouldn't count for a whole year? Like we would have to wait until the 29th?
I guess
So we'd have to wait 4 years for it to be a year for us?
you would have to decide whether you want your birthday on the 28th or on March 1st.
So hit us up with what we're going to be talking about today, Legend.
So today we are going to do a couple Christmas-related activities. Number one is we're going to be reviewing a lot of our Christmas movie classics, and then we're going to debate what defines a Christmas movie. There's a lot of debate out there, a lot of confusion, if you will.
Fake Christmas movies out there.
Exactly. Maybe even rant about some Hallmark movies. Who knows?
Oh,
And then we'll break down some of our favorite like holiday beverages, stuff like that, and then we'll get into our personal little wish list that we wrote to Santa and sent off last week.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, first we're gonna get to our fake sponsor of this episode is Fountain Dew. They have 375 flavors. And nectar of the gods as well.
Exactly.
Lime
Yeah.
flavor. 77 grams of sugar, added 77 grams of sugar.
Yeah.
Get yourself some Fountain Dew. Thank you for sponsoring this episode. And all right, Chris, go for it, man. Let's hit us up with the first one.
So first thing we got today is always a very divisive topic because people have a different stance on what they consider a Christmas movie and what they don't. So obviously, let's talk about what are and aren't Christmas movies. And right off the bat, I know what y'all are thinking because we have talked about this before. We have said it before. Die Hard. We're gonna start there. It's only going to get easier to decide. So
I'm just saying the whole logic of Die Hard being a Christmas movie because it happens at Christmas time.
It's not even on Christmas Day, right? Or is it just?
It's Christmas Eve.
Party. Is it Christmas Eve?
Okay. I think it's Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
So because it's holiday themed, then that makes it an actual Christmas movie.
That's the thing, man. If for me, it needs to like resolve in a Christmas, sort of way, like that they celebrate, like that they eventually lead up to celebrating Christmas.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
It's like if you using that argument in the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, they have Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Is Spider-Man a Thanksgiving film?
Also,
is that the long-lost Thanksgiving film that we
You could also say the same thing for Iron Man 3, because Iron Man 3 is based around Christmas, but it's not Christmas. It's not holiday themed. It's obviously about Iron Man saving the world. So
yeah.
I agree. I do believe. Go ahead.
I don't know. It's just like it's so hard to, because I feel like there's a lot of movies that do that. But for me, my standard is, if it celebrates Christmas, if they're like trying to get home for Christmas, or if they eventually the plot resolves to them celebrating, then that pretty much Batman 1989,
Batman Returns, with the Penguin.
91. That one's like a Christmas movie. They blow up Christmas trees and stuff. But it happens in Christmas, but it's not a Christmas movie, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if it just revolves around that, like a holiday, but it doesn't there's no sort of theme or message about the holiday itself. It shouldn't be regarded as that. That's just dumb.
So it has to involve the theme of it being Christmas.
Exactly.
So let me ask this then, because this is always another one that people are always like just giving me crap for. And you guys have also, I actually don't even know. I can't.
Oh, I'm sure I did at some point.
Nightmare Before Christmas. The
Tim Burton.
I know what Tim Burton says, and to be honest, I don't care what he has to say.
He produced the movie.
I do not care at all in the slightest. Tim Burton could be sitting next to me and be like, "Hey, man, this is not a Christmas movie." I'll still look at him and say, "I don't care what you have to say." Oh, but the thing is like, going back to the argument of it's a theme. It's based on that theme, and their theme is trying to recreate Christmas. But regardless of if it is a terrible and attempt at it, the theme of the movie is for Jack Skellington to try to create and recreate this Christmas that they experience.
The theme of the movie is having Jack Skellington, who has lost his way, and then rekindling and refinding his passion in life. That's what it's about. It's not about Christmas.
Actually,
kind of sort of deals with Halloween a little bit.
Based on our argument, though, of it needs to resolve to Christmas happening, that movie, it's like 2 seconds of Halloween. So I mean, it's both. So it's like, but in the movie, he destroys Christmas and then he makes it right again. So Christmas does resolve into Christmas.
See, so I'm not. It's not that like I get that like you wouldn't think it's a Christmas movie and that's perfectly fine. But I'm just saying like using our logic. This is the logic that we just came with.
We just played ourselves.
Like we just proved that Nightmare Before Christmas is a Christmas movie. Like with our logic, with Die Hard, like if we're gonna judge all these Christmas movies, we're gonna hold it on the same playing field evenly. This is what we consider a Christmas movie. Nightmare Before Christmas is a Christmas movie.
Then we have a fallacy in our argument there because it should not be a Christmas movie.
Let's go! Let's go! I just did that. Look at that.
That's why he doesn't care about Tim Burton. He's just like, dude, your argument is nil, bro. Get out of here.
You see what I did? Anyways, so aside from like those two, because those are the two that we usually kind of talk about the most. Whenever it comes like, is it Christmas or is it not? Like, what are some of the movies that like you guys consider Christmas movies, and what are some of the movies that you guys are stern on watching when it comes to Christmas?
Yeah.
So I have to watch the Charlie Brown Christmas.
Oh, dude, definitely.
It's got to be on Christmas Eve. It can't be before, prior, anything like that. It's got to be on Christmas Eve, and it's got to be with them. I can. Val likes to watch the Jim Carrey's Grinch.
Oh, dude, there's like,
which is, I mean, there really isn't anything better. So I've been like rewatching a bunch of films this week in preparation for this. So I watched Home Alone 1 and 2 that just got on Disney, and then I watched The Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Oh, dude,
I haven't seen that movie in forever, and I just realized like they had some like crazy over the head like lines in that film.
Oh man, I used
to
that
like completely went by like you as a child.
Yes, dude. I used to.
So it was a lot better than what I thought. I have some issues with the lore and stuff like that, but you know it's fine. It's okay.
Fun movie.
Oh yeah, exactly. It is a very fun movie. I enjoyed it a lot. So like those are like the three or the two main ones: Jim Carrey's Grinch, original Peanuts Christmas. I also we did watch Elf. Elf is probably the most quotable Christmas movie.
But the Elf, what's your favorite color?
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Santa, I know him.
He must be a South Pole elf.
Oh yeah.
What does he say? What does he say to Peter Dinklage in the meeting when they're in that
Calls
meeting?
him a South Pole elf.
Yeah. Oh, that's what he does. And then he's like, "Call me an elf one more time."
Oh, he must be a South Pole elf.
It's like pleasantly surprising to revisit that movie and be like, oh look, there's like Tyrion's in this movie. I forgot about
Like
that.
Tyrion's in the movie. John Faravow, the
Yeah,
the
he's
guy
a
who can
doctor.
seemingly do no wrong when with storytelling. He wrote and directed the film.
I
He's
know.
the doctor in the film or pediatrician
Yeah,
when Buddy's eating all the cotton candy
yeah, that's
or
true.
the cotton
Yeah,
swabs or whatever.
He's evaluating a grown man. It's like what?
Wait, that movie single-handedly got several people to try eating spaghetti and maple syrup.
Oh,
Dude, okay, so when I
I tried
first
chugging a whole 2-liter Coke in like one sitting, like
Oh,
right
that,
away.
that looked gross. That looked awful. But it was so cool seeing like the him add all like the crushed up pop tarts and candy on his spaghetti. I was
Yeah.
like, when I first saw it, I was like, that actually looks really good. I want to give that a try. And then I think I tried it once with like just the spaghetti and maple syrup, and it was not fun, not ideal.
yeah.
Never again.
Like why don't we see challenges like that on TikTok? You know, like the elf challenge, and just make a horrible bowl of pasta. I'd want to see that. And my dad,
Oh no.
my dad actually would do the Coke thing, but not like a 2-liter, but like every time he cracked open a Coke, he'd like chug it. He'd see how much he could chug, and then
Yeah.
he'd pass it on to the next kid, and then we would like, you know, we'd be all crying and stuff because it's, you know, like spicy or whatever. I don't know why. I don't know why, dude. That was like a thing. It's like a
Dude.
dad thing. And then obviously, like after he's done chugging, like a huge like hiccup burp, dad burp thing.
Ugh.
You know? It's just the way it is.
There's a lot of pressure whenever like someone tells you to chug something, because if you
I
don't
know.
do it, you're a wimp. But
And
if
he,
you
That's
like,
do
very
it,
true.
you're a
he does
champion.
it first, so you're like, oh well, like dad did it, like it's fine. You know,
Yeah.
like, I won't die. So Elijah was saying something about like a deep evaluation of Home Alone.
Okay, so I rewatched Home Alone, and I was very excited for this because Val hadn't seen it in like forever. She was really excited about it. Okay, so the thing that I looked at mostly in this film is when Macaulay Culkin goes into the church right before the heist.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it's got the music playing and like the scenery of him sort of being overwhelmed and daunted by being in this huge cathedral. It kind of reminded me of like the sort of intimidation of like not like that religion has on somebody, but like that the Christmas spirit puts on somebody. You know, like you got to go buy all this stuff. We got to decorate all this stuff. You know, all these things like that.
The obligations.
Yeah, exactly. And
That's good.
that's a good way to put it. The obligations of Christmas and the holiday spirit,
Mm-hmm.
and like how he's like nervously walking in there. Then he sits down, and then the old man, I think, is like a really good allegory to like a modern Santa Claus.
Oh yeah, definitely.
By the way he talks, the way he approaches Kevin.
He's got the Christmas spirit flowing through him a little bit, you know.
Exactly, yeah. Like in how like part of the Christmas story is, you know, it's about redemption, you know, it's about you know, Jesus being born into the world and you know, seeking that sort of forgiveness and redemption in mankind, and like how there's a redemption arc within that old man.
Mm.
You know, something that I never really noticed before. I'm probably stretching a little bit, but that's what I thought about it. I was like, oh my gosh, like that, yeah, like it just hit me about it. And I was talking to Val about it. She was like, okay.
Yeah, I'm just doing all the shenanigans.
Exactly. Yeah. She was like, when do they get to the heist? Like, it's in like the last 20 minutes of the film. Like, it's pretty deep in there. That's what she said.
For sure.
Oh,
nice.
But yeah, and you know, it was just a good new fresh perspective on an old film.
Yeah.
Also, would y'all want to see Macaulay Culkin, who's 40 now?
No.
Would y'all want to see him do like a Purge style film where like he has to booby trap his house against the Purge? Would y'all want to see that?
Oh my
No?
gosh.
Yes? Maybe?
Oh my gosh, that's kind of interesting.
I kind of want to see that.
Like the actual kid though, like it would be in the lore, like it would be in the
Yeah.
continuity.
Well, maybe not in the continuity because that'd be really weird.
Like the Home Alone extended universe.
Yeah.
Nice. That's interesting. That's interesting. Like a horror genre of like booby trapping your house and stuff.
Yeah. Also, real quick, let me take a minute to apologize to Macaulay Culkin because he looks a lot healthier as of lately.
Yeah.
And a while back, I made a joke about him.
You did.
How healthy he looks. So I'm sorry, Macaulay Culkin. You look a lot better now, and you no longer look like a wet cigarette.
A wet rag or whatever.
A wet rag.
Oh, wet rag.
So you look better.
He does look better. He's got a little girlfriend now, and
he looks exactly the same, dude. He's not like his face is not changed.
Oh, so he still looks like garbage. I mean, terrible. I mean,
Chris.
Oh wait, is he with that girl from Disney?
He's with Brenda Song, dude.
Yeah.
What? He's with the girl from Disney?
Yeah.
From like Sweet Life from Zack and Cody and all that.
Yeah, and
Isn't there like a big age gap?
I don't know.
Not that there's anything wrong with an age gap in love,
Wait, he's 40?
Yeah, he's 40.
Yeah, he's 40.
He does not look 40, dude. He looks like 20.
But she's not that much younger. I think she's like 29,
What's her name again?
maybe 30. Brenda Song.
Brenda's song.
Brenda Song.
But then that's still
She's 32. Holy crap.
Oh yeah, she said that.
what?
That's not a big age,
We're old, dude.
Yeah,
I thought she was like 20.
no, wait, what? Dude, she
I
was
thought she was like
20.
super
Like, well, we were a lot younger when we were watching Sweet Love and Zack
How
and
old
Cody,
Like
maybe.
Zack and Cody. I never watched any of that Disney stuff. Get
It's,
that Disney
yeah.
stuff out of here.
it's a lot.
How old is that?
That Sweet Life, Zack and Cody, 2005 through 2008, and then they had a Sweet Life on Deck from like 2008 to 2011. So
But she wasn't on that. She was
No,
only
no,
on
no.
she was only on the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
that's probably why they're together, because they're just not going to age. They're going
Well, hold on. Macaulay Culkin did age, and he aged.
He
quick.
absolutely did. He looked like that Harry Potter meme where he's like, "Do you want to buy some drugs?" He looks
Yeah.
he looked like that. Like
Yeah,
that
he-
was his like.
He aged in a
Cool.
kind of druggy way, but like
What's the
the
kind
new
of-
pictures, the new pictures, he looks actually kind of good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like in the newer stuff, he actually looked like happy and bright, and like he still kind of
de-aged.
like he like had the appearance was struggling, but like he looks a lot healthier. And with Brenda Song, he looks like he's doing well.
Yeah,
But yeah, again, I apologize for being a little critical on how you are.
he used to look like a wet rag.
It's
man.
so mean.
I'm pretty good.
He called him a wet cigarette and then a wet rag, and then he aged like a druggie. I'm sorry, Macaulay. I know you had a tough life. Okay,
Bro,
I get you.
He got forgotten multiple times.
He looked
I'm sure in
depressed.
like real life he got
27.
forgotten multiple times and he didn't go to Paris. You know, like that's how rough he
What
was.
did his dad do to afford a
That
trip
house?
in the winter to Paris for all that family and the
Mhm.
extended family, because those were like some super cheapskate people,
Mhm.
and afford that mortgage? I
So what
understand
was
it's the
that
90s and like the beginning of the housing boom. What did he do?
They
It's
were
never
living
stated.
like Upper Manhattan.
Oh yeah, they were living like nice.
It was no, it wasn't New York. Was it New
It
York?
was in New York.
like New Jersey or something like that.
It's something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
No. It was Chicago. It was Chicago.
Oh, way off.
Because
Chicago.
they take the polka band to them because they're going to Milwaukee and they're stopping in Chicago.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, he was wholeheartedly a drug kingpin. I don't deny that. They purposely leave that out, what he does, because they know if they say it, then it'll taint the movie and for what it is and the wholesomeness.
Yeah.
Actually, not that wholesome because you basically have a kid killing two adults. But
Very true.
But yeah, no. He was wholeheartedly a drug kingpin.
It
My
says
gosh.
like I guess there's like people on this like constantly. There's people researching.
Yeah.
and, like, we finally figured out what the parents did. So he's just a prominent businessman, maybe a day trader. You got to put him in the attic so that whenever you go check out the attic, then you're all.
What are these opinions right now? I'm so
And then,
lost.
and then when the play
white people having mannequins in their attic? Why are you trying to make a horror movie in real life? All right, so
No
there's a
arguments
lot.
there.
There's there's a lot of Grinches, and
Okay, yeah.
I mean we got to go over the Grinches again. So
Well, the original adaptation, the cartoon, I love the cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. It's a nice little 20-minute film. It's the story in motion picture. That's all it is. And I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Jim Carrey's Grinch is amazing. Jim Carrey's Grinch is like 90% of like introverts like spirit animal.
Yeah.
You know.
When he's going down the list of things he has to do.
Yeah.
Wallow in self-pity and he can't cancel that again. I mean, come on. I like when he's screaming in the cave and he's like, "You're an idiot."
Yeah,
You're an idiot.
He says, "I'm an idiot."
Oh, yeah,
like, so that the thing says it back like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the part where he's like trying on dress. He's like, "Ooh, I'm not going." I'm just going.
And when he finally is at that like festival and they're just like feeding him things and
Yeah.
he's like trying to chew everything and it gets to the point where he's like,
if
bring
you
it
hear-
on.
If you hear one of the fudge people like halfway through that scene, he's like,
Yeah.
"This isn't fudge," and he's like shoving it in his mouth, and he's like, "What is it? What is it?" like listen to those people talk. It's hilarious. That film was. It didn't need to go as hard as it did, but I'm glad it did.
Dude, it was good. And
It was Grinch on like LSD. Like they went. left, dude.
it was a perfect Grinch movie. And now it brings us to the one with Benedict Cumberbatch.
It's about
Israel Cumberpickle.
Dude.
No,
I mean, I love the guy, dude. I love the guy as Doctor Strange.
Sherlock
I love
Holmes.
the guy as Sherlock Holmes. I love the guy as Smaug.
Yeah.
Oh man, but I do not like that movie.
I don't really put this one on him as much because I'm pretty sure he just.
I put it on Illumination for sure.
And I think it would have been cool if he did like a Grinch or something like that, but
Yeah, possibly.
but Illumination just screwed the pooch on this one. You know how like when we're talking about food, it's like good sandwich place one, good sandwich place two, trash, and then McDonald's.
It's the
So
McDonald's and Grinch movies for sure, dude.
So this is how I'm gonna rank it. Jim Carrey Grinch is number 1, cartoon Grinch is number 2.
Yes.
Garbage. Then I'd rather pull out my eyeballs, and then the last Grinch is right after that.
Well, there was on NBC, dude. I don't know if y'all watched it. There was a Grinch musical, like a live action Grinch musical.
Yeah, I did see that.
Was it good?
No, it was weird.
I hate to see it.
It was weird.
Musicals are different. Like they're just different kinds of animals. You know, you gotta have a right.
Have y'all seen the girl who plays Cindy Lou Who, like grown up now?
Yeah.
She's in like a death metal band and like completely
Nice.
turned her side from like what she was. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, she's in like some death metal bands, like some all girl death metal band, and like I think she's a singer. And like if Avril Lavigne, if she ever went like full goth, and destruction, like that's who this Cindy Lou Who lady is now.
That's what happens when you live on a snowflake all your life, you know. Just want to get out of there.
Just get tired of it. Tired of the positivity.
So the Jim Carrey, the Grinch, like that one, it really set the.
Why does he get to play all the cool, like grouchy dudes that ultimately have a redemption arc? Like that's just kind of like
it's more eccentric than anything because he kind of plays
script and they say, "Hey, here's what you're doing during the scene. You're dressing up, you know." And like that was the script, and everything else he did. It's kind of like The Office. It's just he gets through like a whole soliloquy about how he's going to get his ass kicked.
like the soap in the
And then the
mouth
next
and
scene is
everything.
his head with a bar of soap in his mouth.
Yeah, like that's classic. That's like that's just.
But when he's
classic.
coming down in the Easter Bunny suit.
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I enjoy those movies. Those are really.
It's
good.
Fragile. It's Italian. I mean,
Exactly. Oh,
these
dude,
are classic films.
The lamp, the leg lamp.
Yeah.
I mean, that's iconic. You know? There's so much good stuff about that, and it's like it's cool to go back there, but like those aren't. I guess those are our classics. Like
I would assume they're classics.
Yeah, like those are ours. You know, like ours is the Grinch. Like
Grinch and Elf,
the
I would
Grinch is
assume
Elf.
like are ours. You know,
Yeah.
But is that ours too? Like that one's like I guess like a
I
timeless.
would I would say yes, just because those are the movies that they would always show like at school whenever it was Christmas time, and like those
Yeah.
are like every year we would watch in elementary school a Christmas Carol or a Christmas Story, and it'd be like that old like '90s movie, and I would consider that as much of a classic as like Elf and the Grinch, just because those kind of set like what Christmas movies those like had the true definition of what Christmas is all about, because a lot of
Yeah.
those were just like being like grateful and thankful and like spending time with your family, friends, like showing people you care, you love them. So I felt like those like truly did set the foundations for the Christmas values,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then which brought it into like the Grinch later on, and Elf, and like
Because that's
things like
that's
that.
an '80s movie.
Oh,
an
80s, yeah.
movie.
Yeah, it's the 80s.
And now
It's like early 80s, right?
It's the early '80s. It's
Yeah.
'83, and then I thought about the claymation Christmas movies that they aired on TV. And
Frosty.
I love those. Yeah, Frosty, the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Rudolph was like the only one I watched. I know they have like that Heat Miser and Winter Cold Miser one.
dude, that's dope.
Uh,
They call me Snow Miser.
da,
Whatever
da.
I touch, that's classic. That's 60s and
Yeah.
70s though. But
Yeah.
those are like
I'm not as big onto the claymation sort of style.
yeah.
But there's a bunch of those like movies. There's like
What is it? There's Holiday Party, or I think
it's Holiday Party with Jennifer Aniston and Patrick Bateman.
or
Yeah.
Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman. Or anybody you'll feel uncomfortable with.
No.
I know, don't do that.
I just have a string of doing that. It's bad. It's bad.
It just makes
It's awkward.
your family bond stronger. That's all.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, are y'all
Oh, and
hearing
Bad, we
about
can't forget about Bad Santa either.
Bad Santa? Yeah.
Yeah. I've only seen it once. It was like a long time ago.
They have a second one, I think. I've never seen the second one. I've only ever seen the first one. But the second one, I think it's like it just strays from like the path of a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
No, it's. I thought the second one was just like they're trying to find the fat kid like love or something like that, right?
Oh, really? I thought it was.
I have no idea.
That's
That
how
was
I
just my assumption. I have no idea what Bad Santa.
I thought they were trying to like build a relationship because that was his kid.
That was his kid?
That's what I thought.
No, it's not. It's some random kid.
Maybe we should watch it and then we'll figure out what we think.
Yeah.
We don't know
We're
what we're
thinking
talking about.
Or like what the Wikipedia plot line says, you know?
We legit just created our own like plot for Bad Santa 2. Basically, finding this kid love, and then oh no, it turns out he's the dad, and then now it's just all right. What's our ending gonna be now?
Honestly, that's really good. I like that ending. Well, he's like a thief, right? In the first one, so like he's got to do like some sort of like jewelry heist thing
Yeah.
at like J.C. Penney's, which is going broke. You know, J.C. Penney lays him off. You know,
Rip, dude. What about okay? So you mentioned Jingle All the Way. That's like
Yeah.
one of my all-time favorites.
yeah. Best Arnold Schwarzenegger quote outside of Kindergarten Cop.
Yeah, exactly.
Those are my cookies. Put the cookies down.
Put the cookie down. Krampus. We have to talk about Krampus.
I like Krampus.
Yeah,
I've never seen it.
it's
it's-
interesting. It's like a cool new take on, it's like a horror Christmas movie.
Yeah. What
Hard to
kills
do that.
it are the gingerbread people, and then that stupid guy who like thinks he's like Hollywood thinks he's funny and he's fucking not. It's
Ew.
Who's that guy?
the bald headed guy. That was the like brother-in-law or whatever. He's in The Office as like a recurring character.
He plays Todd Packer.
Yeah, there you go. Todd
Yeah,
Packer.
Packer.
That guy.
Yeah.
He's not funny. He
Oh, you
like,
don't think he's funny?
No.
I think he's hilarious in The Office. I think he can be funny.
He's obnoxious. Like he's one of those
Very
few characters where like he's obnoxious, and it's like to the point of like it's overly not funny.
Who's another?
Okay, I
who
see it,
kind
I
of
see
reminds me of that? Daniel McBride, I think.
Yeah,
He's also obnoxious, but he was super
Yeah.
funny. If you've seen This Is the End, or he's the one who has the leash with Channing Tatum on the other end of it.
Oh, okay.
I need to see This Is the End.
Dude, it's
I still
hilarious.
haven't seen it yet.
Again, another movie, not Christmas related, by the way, if you guys are listening, but not another movie not to watch with your parents.
Anything with Seth Rogen, I don't watch.
Yeah, no. Probably
Or
watch
like
it.
that whole
No.
band of merry people. No,
Yeah, those guys are.
in all the school stuff.
Mm.
I have no idea what is going on.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I just know Dance of the Sugar Plums, a little
Right.
twirl. I don't know the plot of the thing. I don't know. Disney did like a live action a long time ago with Morgan Freeman, I
Yeah.
think. I don't know what's happening. I never paid attention.
You really just said, I have no idea what's going on.
I don't. I've
just
seen
know
it
that,
so many
like,
times. I don't know what's going on.
I
Yeah.
say that as like I don't know what's going on, but at my high school, our dance team in our orchestra, they did this huge like concert called like the Nutcracker Spectacular or whatever. It was actually really good. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I had friends that would do it, so I'd go out and support them, and like they were
Aw.
killing it and everything. But if you were to ask me from beginning to end, what was it about? I'd be like, people dancing, right?
If we went on the street right now and did some jaywalking, if you remember that segment from the Jay Leno show,
Mm.
and we asked people what the plot of the Nutcracker is,
Oh,
10 out of 10 people would say no clue.
They'd be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like acorns get really messed up in that movie.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know anything about it. either.
At some point, a tuba gets louder. I don't know, dude. You're asking the wrong people.
I really like the music. I mean, the music is phenomenal. But
And it's one of those things, kind of like the Christmas Carol was like written just because it like met some contract obligation. It was like that with the Nutcracker.
Mm.
Like St. Petersburg and Russians were like, "Yo, we got to have something," And Trotsky was like, here you go. I put this a bit on the back burner. Here it is. Don't judge it too much.
Gee, yeah, I don't know. I mean, great, all around great, but like I don't know.
Sure.
I wouldn't really know if it's great or not. The music and dancing, from what I saw, was great.
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Not sure about the plot line.
History's not cultured enough for the Nutcracker.
I guess not. No.
The Slept Upon movie. I'm googling up a storm because y'all are saying a bunch of stuff. I'm googling stuff. So just Friends, dude. Keep forgetting.
Oh, that's right.
This movie, dude.
There's Andrew.
You think it's a Christmas movie? Is it a Christmas movie?
Oh, it is.
Yes,
It is.
Andrew actually loves that movie. I think he's been on the podcast. He actually mentioned it, I think, once before, but he loves that movie.
Oh, dude, there's that. If you haven't seen Just Friends, and I've known a lot of people that don't know that movie. I don't think Elijah knew it. I don't think Emily knew it. Like we all didn't know it beforehand, and it's so worth, dude. It's so worth.
Yeah, I watched it for the first time like 2 years ago because it was on Netflix. So every once in a while, someone goes through that motion of just like, hey, let me go watch random things on Netflix.
Let me go watch like a Ryan Reynolds rom-com. I'm in the mood for that.
Well,
He
dude,
does
first
a lot of rom-coms, though.
I love Ryan Reynolds, so of course I saw his face in it, and I was like, yeah, dude, let's watch it.
Let's go.
So
Right?
I watched it. Dude, this movie, it's like so. I think it's dumb, but it's
dumb.
so.
But it's worth, dude.
So funny.
It's so worth.
Yeah.
It's very funny. I enjoyed it.
Also, National Lampoons, guys. You can't forget.
I
that.
have the like super special collector's edition of that film, and Val has never seen it. She's never seen any National Lampoon movie, which you only really need to watch the first one and the Christmas one.
I've never seen.
It gets real downhill real
yeah.
quick. I think like Chevy
Yeah,
Chase
dude.
like even like leaves the like franchise or something like that.
It's like American Pie, dude. The first 3 were good, and then after that, everything went
It gets
downhill.
weird and like you don't know what's going on. Yeah. Probably my fun like one of the funniest scenes in any movie ever of all time is there's a cat in the film that they're at the house, and this squirrel like gets because they take out a tree from outside, and you see the squirrel. The dog starts chasing the squirrel, and then it like something happens to where like the wire trips, and like the cat was chewing on the wire or something like that for Christmas lights, and like vaporizes the cat, and they like lift the sofa up, and it's just a black hole of where that cat used to be. It's like a bright microwave flash, and then there's just a vaporized cat. It is like the funniest like the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, but
The national anthem, dude.
oh yeah, she starts singing the national anthem. Yeah, the grandma.
Yeah. Play ball.
And then she just play ball.
My dad used to say that, dude.
My
Every national anthem.
do we take over like Santa Claus's duties?
Mm-hmm.
And they go to a house, and it's like 10 minutes of like absolute chaos and catastrophe. And Stewie goes on like one of the greatest rants in television history, talking about Christmas and stuff. And he's like, "This is the first house, Brian. We've been here for 4 hours. There's 2 apartments on this block alone."
Dude, it would be dope if they made like
love
Brian and Stewie did like Christmas special, just them.
Yeah,
Like no one else. Like I don't want Peter. I don't want Meg. I don't
it
want.
pretty much is just them. Like they like Stewie wants to go meet Santa, so Brian takes him. Like,
Oh no, I want like an hour and a half, like a movie. I want a movie with Stewie and Brian just doing dumb shit the whole time.
I feel like there is one though, but I know there's not. I know there's like TV specials
Yeah,
where it's just them.
they've done a lot of episodes with like Brian and Stewie because that's like
That's like the
that's
tandem.
like one of the most iconic duos, I would argue.
Yeah.
In like animation is Brian and Stewie, dude.
Yeah.
When Stewie beats Brian up because he doesn't have his money.
Yeah.
Yo, Elijah got me a shirt, and it says, and it has Brian and Stewie dressed as Batman and Robin, and it says Wingman, and it's like, it's
That's
so great.
such
I mean,
Dumb shirt, dude.
it means so much, dude. So y'all reminded me that Emily told me about a time where she used to do caroling. Like she used to go house to house, like they do in the movies. And I've never known anybody, I guess, that does that. And I was like, wait, what? Like you used to carol and stuff? And she was like, yeah. And we used to go, like we would sing a song, and then we start singing the 12 Days of Christmas. And then it's like on the first day, and then you sing at like freaking for an hour.
Yeah.
Like, and then she was just like, guys, like we gotta just sing, like we just gotta sing the end, like just all 12 in a row.
Yeah. They don't
do
need to sing
everything
the whole
for,
thing.
They've already closed the door on us. Like, why are we still
Exactly.
here? Singing?
If
They
they
didn't bring us
started
the
from
Figgy
day
Pudding.
one.
Our goal is lost.
Yeah, dude. If I walked out, I was like, oh hey, like some carolers, and they started on the first day, I would be like, oh dude, I can't be here for like 45 minutes. I'm sorry, I got stuff to do.
I'll listen.
Just say that you're not going to abide by that social contract and walk away.
No, dude. Like I would open my door. I would hear them start with on the first, and right when they said that, close the door. That's it. I'm done. I'm out. I wouldn't even let them finish.
Dude, for sure. Well, guys, if you guys are enjoying the live show, ASMR time, just reach us out. Reach out to us. Hit the like button. And the subscribe button. And the share button. And then also, everywhere you listen to us, or whatever. Like, we're everywhere. We're everywhere. Spotify. We're going to find Apple. Everywhere. Google.
Okay.
And thank you for helping us. Thank you for helping us grow our show.
Find you.
So we totally got into like the music thing. Why have we forgotten this?
Yeah.
So music, man. Mariah Carey, let's go, dude.
No.
What
So
do you
that's
got
a
for Mariah Carey, dude?
That's a classic that has to be played at least once. It's by law.
I'm a huge
I know
proponent
you don't like it, Elijah. I know you don't like anything fun, so it's okay. But you have to play that song at least once by law, and then after that one time, then you can hate on it. But you have to listen to it once.
I get mad when I hear that song, dude.
I know.
Like,
I become physically aggressive in the room I'm in with that song. And I'm a huge proponent of Christmas music. Like, I got Christmas Jazz Pandora. I got the Bing Crosby Pandora going like 24/7 now. It's that one holiday where there truly is like an association of music, and not just like Christmas carols, but like jazz and like swing and stuff like that, like the Charlie Brown Christmas album, the Vince Guaraldi, something like that.
Guaraldi.
The Vince Guaraldi trio and like their renditions of stuff, like it's just a great association that have sort of like bonded and melded together. And I like jazz.
Love it.
I like Christmas jazz in particular. Like, it's great. Like, it's nice and smoothing. It's relaxing. It's a good like party ambiance music. You know, you throw in your ugly sweater party. You know, you throw in your Christmas holiday gift exchange. You know, like it's just great to have on. And legends of music like Bing Crosby, Nat King Cole, the Rat Pack, like that sort of era, White Christmas albums and stuff like that. I listened to it from Black Friday until like a week after New Year's Day.
Oh gosh, dude.
Yeah,
that's
like the only thing I'll listen to. Outside of like Fall Out Boy wrote a Christmas song called "You'll Be Home for Christmas" or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like YULE, like you'll.
That's good.
Yeah, it's clever. It's clever. I'll listen to that every now and then too.
So I would even argue like some people's voices are meant for Christmas.
Ooh.
Like people can. I've heard like people sing Christmas songs.
Yeah,
like, try to make Christmas albums, and I'll listen to it, and I'll be like, you don't remind me of Christmas. Like you don't like when I listen to Michael Bublé's Christmas album, dude. I'm like, yeah, I'll listen to it in July, and I'll be like, damn, it feels like Christmas right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. That's the thing. Is like, is that Showtime like ragtime? Just is it Christmas music? Is it just the perfect?
I think it is. Yeah, I think just like the way the holiday expanded, especially like post World War II with the rise of, you know, materialism and all that stuff, but like the rise of the sort of commercialization of Christmas, like that music was sold and produced and made alongside with it. And like, that's why I feel are so ingrained to it, you know?
That's crazy.
So I like that's just all I associate it with, you know?
Yeah.
I will, unpopular opinion, I will say this. Justin Bieber's Christmas album, this is when he was a little younger.
Did it a Christmas album?
And I really enjoyed it. I really did like it. And funny, you want to hear funny? Something funny is that I had a Spotify account that I made a playlist specifically for his Christmas album. And I hadn't got on that Spotify account for years. And I got on like 2 years ago, and I went back to all my old playlists trying to figure out what music was good. And I found it. And I started jamming out to J. Beeb's Christmas album. It's pretty good. Pretty solid.
Oh my God.
Good stuff, guys.
That's a hot take, bro.
When in one of our and this was before this was popular on TikTok, because right now there's this guy, this high school football player, popular for listening to J. Beeb's song in the locker room. I'm gonna go ahead and say on the record, before that even got popular, we would listen to Justin Bieber in the locker room as well, because we had something.
That's a hot take.
You're just trying to get some clout right now. I get it.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's true.
You're right. I'll just leave it there then.
I'm gonna get you a mistletoe that goes right over your
Yo, dude, that song is good. It slaps.
Where did this term come from? It slaps.
I'd never heard it until Chris just enlightened us.
I've heard it being said more commonly now, and I don't get it.
It's just I don't like
It's like when people say something's sick, but they're not sick. It's actually like good. Like I've never felt good sick. Why did we associate that?
So I guess I grew up around a lot of people who'd be like, "That's sick," or like, you guys know what my favorite thing to say when something is cool. It's like, "That's dope." Like I love saying that.
Yeah, that's dope.
I don't know. It just I don't know. These words are just random, because typically, like when you think dope, like dope is used for actually like drugs, or like you have this guy has dope on him, like he has drugs on, or like something like that.
Or
but
he's a dope.
Yeah. Or like, you're just dumb, or like, I don't know.
Or like Three Stooges, like dope, you know?
Yeah. But I use it to explain. That's just how like the people I was around would always, and I mean, I can't lie. That's probably influenced from being around people, but I just like explaining things, or like saying something is cool to me is dope.
Yeah.
It's just weird how like words gain new meaning and association.
I've started to say slap a little bit. I think that's the TikTok culture in me.
That makes me tilted.
Yeah. Yeah. Or triggered is a fun one.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. They transitioned from triggered to tilted.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, cool.
I just got on triggered. Like, come on, y'all chill out.
I know. Like, I've never heard tilted before. That's weird.
Yeah, that's a new one, guys. I'm be enlightened.
Keeping y'all fresh, keeping y'all young.
Daniel's like 2 steps ahead of us, man. He's just like, yo, guys, they're using tilted now. We got to switch.
Yeah. Now you hit me with the slap, so I got to start using that in my lingo.
Yeah, right. Dude, that slaps. Elijah.
Yeah, dude, that's
Just think of abuse when I hear slapped. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Dude, that slaps. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, so let's go ahead and I guess move on to our next part, dude. Is other things that slap are holiday drinks. Hey,
That's
let's
That
go.
was so good, bro.
Beautiful.
Dude, I'll
So,
hit you with the drink that slaps, bro. Eggnog.
No.
No, hard pass. Veto.
Oh, come on.
You
Don't you
know.
like eggnog?
No.
Oh.
Actually, I did drink eggnog for the first time like 2 years ago, but it was a spiked eggnog. So I had a little bit of like, I don't even know what, like,
Probably whiskey, right?
Yeah.
That'd be like the most.
something.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. It wasn't not enough to get you drunk, but not or taste it,
Yeah.
and it actually tasted fine. They added cinnamon in it, and I love cinnamon, so
Mm.
I drank it, and it was decent. But I don't typically drink eggnog.
You know what Christmas drink? I mean, we can definitely get into the classics and stuff like, hot cocoa. You guys love
How
some
do you
hot
take your
cocoa.
hot cocoa?
Yeah, how do you
That's
take
the
your hot
important
cocoa?
thing,
How do you
you
take
know?
your hot cocoa? Like marshmallows.
I do some mallows. I like the big mallows. And then you get like nice and hot. Like Val makes hot chocolate like legit.
Hey,
But she
hey,
makes
hold
it,
on.
like screaming hot. Like
What the hell is a mallow?
oh, marshmallow. This is the
Okay,
best.
gotcha. Sorry, I'm uncultured. I didn't
I'm
know that.
getting new terms now. Like it
no.
slaps. So like mallow slap in my drink, I think is that how it's said?
I'm trying to make mallow a thing, Elijah. It's
It's
gonna be a
fetch, okay? It's so fetch.
It's so
Elijah, you never aged yourself, but at that moment, you just aged yourself.
Oh. Is he a boomer now?
He's a boomer.
See, that's a new one too. Boomer.
Yeah. No. Boomer is you're way off from a boomer. You're good. You
I know.
got
Same.
several.
Anyways,
But,
mallows are fetch. It's gonna happen. That makes like piping hot, and like the mallows melt and stuff, and then you top it with a little bit of whipped cream. Mm-mm.
dude, have you seen those hot chocolate balls?
Yeah,
He's
Chocolate, and in those
Those
is
are
like powdered and marshmallow, and mellows.
mallow.
Mallows. Sorry,
Mallow.
my bad, dude.
Yeah.
Mallows, and then you just put it in like hot milk, and then it
Yeah.
just disintegrates, and then the powder and the mallows get in the hot chocolate. And dude,
Yeah.
It's like a bath bomb.
I've never had it, but it
Yeah. Like, that's what it reminded me
was
of.
dope.
I used to make hot chocolate. I would get like little pieces of Hershey, little bars, and like throw little bars in there too, like melt the bars, get a little more chocolate flavor.
Oh, dude, I saw someone get like they put on top of a mug, they put the cookies and cream Hershey's bar on top of it, and they just poured hot milk onto it, and the milk melted the hot chocolate or the chocolate, and then it just turned, and they stirred it a little bit, and it was just basically cookies and cream hot chocolate.
That sounds amazing.
Next
Yeah.
level.
Why did I not think about that?
I don't know, dude. I just thought about it when I
So
saw it.
y'all go plain marshmallows? Or y'all go rainbow marshmallow?
Plain.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
100% plain. Yeah.
Rainbow marshmallow.
Some of the rainbow one you could still taste that like food dye or whatever they use. And
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
taste
it's like
weird. They
flavored.
taste
It's kind of
different.
flavored a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just want pure sugar. You don't want to taste anything.
Exactly.
So there's a drink that I really like doing was hot chocolate and Bailey's.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
Bailey's.
popular.
Bailey's is like really good around Christmas time because they like have all these random flavors like peppermint. I think.
Yeah.
I think they have like some coffee flavor. I want to say mocha or something. Everybody has like a mocha flavor, so I'm assuming it's mocha.
I've only
like-
tried like peppermint schnapps and hot coke. I've never tried like Bailey's and hot coke.
Try because Bailey's is like it's almost as if you're getting your hot cocoa and it's like black coffee and cream. Like
It's
the
like-
Bailey's is the cream and the hot cocoa is your coffee. So it's basically just like that. You wouldn't add that much, but it still tastes good. And it's like a
Christmas mocha.
and you throw some mallows in there, dude. You throw a little bit of cinnamon. I'm telling you, dude.
Y'all
And then
throw, like,
and then top it with
Throw
whipped cream,
peppermint in there. Like throw a little like peppermint.
dude. You could. I've never
yeah.
done that. That actually sounds really good.
The only time a candy cane's acceptable, in my opinion. Yeah. Just
Oh, use that as a stir stick. Ooh.
yeah.
Oh, That's what's up.
Dude, what if you put bacon in it?
Okay, now you're getting crazy.
Stop. But I'm with you.
They had a bacon milkshake that one time. I forgot where it was. I think it was like Burger King. They had a bacon milkshake.
Elijah,
Yeah.
we'll talk after this, Elijah.
Yeah. we'll meet.
Yo, peppermint mochas though, man. I mean, whenever Starbucks hits,
I know
that
that's
mocha.
the thing I get. Yeah.
I tried one for the first time.
Oh my gosh! Chris.
What was it? 2 days ago? 3 days ago? I was in the airport,
Chris.
and I just needed caffeine because I was dragging, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to get something new. I got it, tried it. For peppermint, it was actually not that bad. And I don't like peppermint.
It's kind of just in the back, you know, kind of there's a little bit.
That's where it belongs, man. Just in
Exactly.
the back.
Yeah.
Little like it's just a smoke. It's like a smokiness of the mint, not like you just drank liquid peppermint. It's like no.
Yeah. See, like for normal people, absolutely. But for me, because I love chocolate and mint, I love that combination. Like I'm all about it. Like more peppermint to me, the better. But like they do an appropriate balance for the average consumer.
Yeah,
I agree.
So
you know, alcoholic Christmas beverage. Val introduced me to this. It's the coquito thing, right? Or is that's what it's called?
Yeah, coquito.
Coquito. It's like a Puerto Rican, like cinnamon drink. It's like eggnog, but better, in my opinion.
Yeah, she's like been trying to find it, and
the recipe.
Yeah,
because that was amazing, and that's the first time I ever had that,
dude. Oh, and we're forgetting horchata.
Oh, horchata.
Horchata is usually it's good all the time, but like it like gets big during Christmas, and you could also spike it too. Just heads up, guys.
Okay, you know what? It's the coquito is like horchata, but like better, and it's alcoholic beverage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's crazy good.
Yeah,
I had no idea, but you know,
it's
cultured all of us. She made sure we were cultured.
Yeah,
she made sure we were cultured.
She did.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So now that we've gotten drinks out of the way, because we all love drinks, what's on y'all's wish list? What are things? I know as we get older, it's like a little bit hard for us to like think of things that we want.
Really is. Like I had
these things at any point in our lives. Now that we're adults,
like I had a tough time putting together a list this year. Like I mean, like for me, you can't go wrong with books, you know. So like I just send out like a variety of topics that I want to read about. Mm-hmm. And like I want to say like I want to get like there's a hobby called Warhammer 40,000, and then like a Warhammer like fantasy like tabletop miniatures and stuff. Like I want to get stuff like to help paint and organize that stuff because right now it's kind of just like everywhere on my desk. I need to organize it, but like I always feel weird asking for those things because one, they're expensive, and number two is like I know that person has no idea what I'm talking about, and so they just get random Warhammer stuff, and then I just end up with like some random stuff, which is fine. You know, I can still use them in like, you know, paint test or something like that with those models, but like, so I kind of keep it like generic in a way. Like, so like books, like, you know, workout stuff, like workout clothing, you know, I collect the mini football helmets of college teams. So like a whole plethora of college teams, you know, like I just send out that sort of stuff. I try not to do gift cards. I try not to say gift cards anymore.
Like I'm at gift cards. Like, because I'm in the same boat. I can't be as specific as I want.
I just think that like giving a gift card it's not as personal. Like it makes it kind of impersonal, you know.
I see. So I agree with that to the sense that like
unless it's something like HEB or like a grocery like that, I can understand because I pay a bill. That's a great Christmas gift. Yeah. But like if you're just giving out Amazon stuff, I'm not a fan.
So is there a difference though between someone just giving you a gift card and you asking for one and then them giving it to you? Because I feel like it would be it's not as like intimate if you just give someone a gift card, because even though they didn't ask for it, you're just giving them a gift card. But if you're specifically asking for a gift card, then you know what you want, you know what you're getting. As long as you get it, it's fine. You know.
I hold it in the same boat.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you asking for one is impersonal. You just giving one's impersonal. The only time it's really acceptable is at like an office party or something like that. You know, just give out a quick gift card. Like, because that's what I would say. Just quick gift cards. I got like a Whataburger gift card. I got the greatest holiday gift though was this sweater.
So good. And it is twinkling right now.
Oh yeah.
It has a
There it is.
I have no
there
idea
you
how
go.
to wash it. I think these are removable. I'm not sure.
I haven't washed it in like several years. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you just
I've already
Febreze
worn it a couple times, though, so it's
You
fine.
just hold it up and Febreze it, right? That's like in
Yeah,
the commercial,
exactly.
it takes all the dirt out, right?
But yeah, no, I'm not a big fan of cards.
Yeah.
Just because I'd rather give you something personal, you know.
Yeah. That's
See,
rough, 'cause, like, I want everything on Amazon.
I
Yeah,
know.
You can just give me like a gift card, but you could also just buy me something from Amazon.
Yeah, they have like that wish list or whatever that took me forever to figure out like how to make and like how to see other people's, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like I just put stuff on there.
Yeah.
You know.
I think that's what I might do. I don't ask for anything, and I don't think I will. And if I do, it's usually just gift cards, just because I know what I want, and I'm very picky when it comes to like specific things that I'm looking for. Not everything, but like just specific things. So if you're giving me the gift card, you're helping me get it, but you're not actually getting it because I'm worried that you're going to get the wrong thing.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's so weird. And are we like? Should we even get gifts? Because we're old now. We're not even.
What? Absolutely.
Like
I
how?
mean, yeah, it's nice, and it'll make people feel like wanted and like that they're cared about. But like at this point, for me, like
it's like a huge crucial part of Christmas.
that's
I
a
know,
lie. That's a
but you
bullshit
know
lie.
how you get older,
not.
and it's like, you know.
Three wise men giving gifts to Jesus, and then Jesus giving his life.
Okay,
It's a huge
fair
gift
point.
giving.
That's fair.
See, nah, for me, it's the same thing I said on my birthday. If y'all just tell me Merry Christmas, I'm good. That's it. That's all I need. I don't need any gifts. Don't give me anything. I'll be fine.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, now I'm going to get you all the things. So
That's true.
Well, make sure you have a gift receipt because I'll return it the next day.
you can't return my love.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
God.
all I need, dude. So don't give me any gifts. You just proved my point. I'm 2-0 right now.
Have
Or
y'all
2 for 2.
have y'all ever sat on Santa's lap like at the mall? And stuff
Yes.
Like that?
Not as an adult, but as a kid, yeah.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
wait. As a kid? No. As an adult, several times.
But do y'all remember? Like, do you remember that?
I remember one in particular. It was at our like super old mall called Padre Staples, which is now like La Palmera or something like that.
Yeah.
And there used to be a big carousel, really pretty.
Oh, I love that thing, man.
And there was the Santa Claus would sit right in front of the carousel, so it was a nice little backdrop, and they decorated it and stuff.
Mhm.
I just remember specifically asking for an X-wing fighter, and then like a crane or something, and that's the only one I truly remember. But we used to do it like pretty often. Like we've even done it a couple years ago.
Oh, really?
Like we still do it. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Like my dad, given like another year or two, like that's his like retirement fund because he would absolutely looks like Santa. He can grow a beard like Santa. Like that's his next job, like for sure.
And we don't have to go to the mall. Like, we can just ask him to come over. And,
Exactly,
all
yeah.
the future kids will be all about it, you know?
Exactly.
Sure, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was gonna say. There's this one time where we were in like middle school, and it's when like you're at that stage where it's like very cool to walk the mall.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All my friends were like skater dudes. That's when I was skateboarding too, and of course like we're the skater dudes, so we try to be all cool and whatever.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we tried to be like smart asses when we were taking a picture with Santa, and
Oh.
Santa did not appreciate it, and he told us to leave. and then we got put on the naughty list.
Chris,
Oh,
you were rebellious?
man.
I wasn't rebellious. It was the people I was with were shitheads. I was like the nice one of a bad group.
I got you. I was like that too.
So you had a good redemption arc, and now you love Christmas.
Yeah, my character development. That's what it was.
Yeah, dude. That's a good
Story
story.
played out.
I,
But all right, man. So, do we have any other last minute announcement? Any more church announcements?
I do. I have one quick announcement
Oh,
because
nice.
it's today of all football days.
Oh, goodness.
It is the Army-Navy game. It is the 121st rendition of the game for a football game that is 130 years old. And I just want to say, go Navy.
Oh, cool.
I was an Army guy like until high school, and then I woke up. I got woke.
Stay woke, dude.
Yeah. So it's
Same.
American game. It's a great game to watch. There's a lot of backstories and drama, and it's one of those just like American traditions. It's the Army Navy game. So
Shoot.
watch it today, CBS 3:30 or 3:00 Eastern time. Great rivalry, great history of a football game. So definitely go check it out.
Nice.
All right, man. Daniel, any words of wisdom?
No, I'm
No?
glad I took us to the American flagpole. That was kind of.
Oh, there we go.
American. That was
Oh,
very
yeah,
American of
dude.
me.
That was like, well done, dude. I appreciate it. Anyways, thank you guys for supporting. We'll be back in 30 minutes. We're just going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back to talk about Disney Day. Da, 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 da. So anyways, thank you guys. Oh, and heads up, we do go live every Saturday at 11 a.m. So definitely catch us for our next live stream. Thanks, guys.
Later.
Bye.